you guys. When I say good morning, I mean good afternoon. It is 11:40 right now, but your girl's been up since 6 a.m. this morning, and mistakes were made there. I really shouldn't have stayed awake. I should have went back to sleep, but Dominic's schedule changed now to where he is, like, he works earlier. So we're back and at him with the early rising, and I was just thinking, like, it would be nice to get up this early. I can get more done. I lose hours if I don't get up at the same time as him. Like, really, I didn't gain any hours to work more if I don't get up. So I was like, I'm just gonna get up, and I did, and I really didn't get enough sleep. And the real problem was then I got on a phone call with my mom, and me and my mom, we just can talk. You guys know how much I can talk. My mom is the same energy. She gives me the same energy that I give her. So this morning we get on the phone, I'm like dead. Like, I was exhausted when I got on the phone with her, and like my mom, I was just like not having it. And like that happens vice versa too, like with me a lot when I get on with my mom. Like, I'm like going ripping and roaring to talk to her, and she's just like not into it. And so like I wasn't into it, but then like I don't know, halfway through, I mean, we did have a 2.5 hour conversation, so it took a while, but halfway through, I don't know what happened. We said we were gonna get off the phone. I do know what happened. This happens to us all the time. We both said, okay, time to go, bye, basically. And then like we both thought of things to talk about, and then it always kind of happens that way. We're always kind of like, the beginning of the conversation is typically kind of dry. Like, my mom's kind of pulling things out of thin air, or I'm pulling things out of thin air. She's like thinking of the things that we talked about yesterday through text, and like she just tries to pull them out, and same with me. And like if she's not feeling the conversation, typically she's in her computer when she's not feeling it. And typically I am too, but I think I was just tired this morning. But anyway, by the end of the conversation, we were having a great time. And we weren't ready to get off the phone, but it had been 2.5 hours. And you know, I do have stuff to do, and so does she. But we had a good time anyway. We talked. It's just hard because I never want to get off the phone with my mom. Like, I just wish I lived close to her so badly, because there's so many things that I would do if I lived closer to my mom. Like, I feel like I would be way more committed to my goals, to be honest, because like, my mom and I could do it together. So like going and like walking and stuff would be just so much more fun. When my mom was visiting, we went on walks with the dogs, and it was just so much more fun than doing it by yourself, you know? And on top of it, my mom didn't wake up this morning. Usually, like, when I go for a walk, we talk on the phone, and she wasn't up early enough, so I went on my walk. And maybe that's why I was a little down by the time I talked to her, because, like, I don't know, I walked in silence. Like, I listened to a podcast, obviously, but anyway, guys, that is besides the point of this video. We have a ton planned, and I am just going to explain it right now. First thing we're doing is we're going with my friend Stacy. Literally, oh, she's actually on her way already. Back to what I was saying. I'm going with Stacy to the movies. What was I saying, actually? We're going to the movies in 45 minutes. That's what I was saying. And then tomorrow, you guys, and this is why I'm mad I didn't take a nap, because we're going to the movies, and you know. I don't want to fall asleep during the movie because we're going to see Mean Girls, and like, so exciting. So I really want to be able to enjoy seeing the movie, but I'm tired. So anyway, by the way, I was gonna wear my sweatsuit to Mean Girls. You guys know my pink, you don't know. I always say you guys know, like, you know, and sometimes some of you may know, but a lot of you probably have no idea. But I have this pink, like, sweatsuit ensemble that I got from Infoland, and it is literally Mean Girls to a T. Like, every time that anybody looked at it, like, they were like, that's Mean Girls. Like, they never said you had to wear it to the movie, because the movie didn't exist at the time that I got it. But I know it's the perfect outfit for the movies. I just don't feel like the most comfortable in it. Like, I know it's really comfortable, but it's just a sweatsuit. Like, I've never worn a sweatsuit out and about like that. Except maybe once I wore that outfit once, like, to Hobby Lobby or something, and I felt cute in it. I did feel cute. It just, I don't think I can do it, to be honest, so I'm not. This is what I'm wearing, and it's got a heart, you know, for Valentine's Day. We're rocking it. But what I really wanted to tell you was, I was getting down on myself the other day, because I just haven't done any of the things that I set out to do for January. So you guys know I made my whole vision board situation, and I just haven't done any of them. I haven't really put any in action, which I know I told myself I wasn't going to until Dominic and I went on our date. And so we went on our date, and now I'm going to do it. So like, I told myself I was. So I just need to be nice with myself about that. But I just, want to just do things. So I was thinking about it, down on myself a couple days ago, and this girl had posted on Instagram, or not Instagram, on Facebook in a group that I'm in, that she was looking for people to do facials on, and I've never had a facial done. You guys know, like, actually the thing that makes me most uncomfortable in the world is like that kind of stuff. Like, even just going to get my nails done, like even going to get my eyebrows done, like that is just so out of my comfort zone. So just not something that I ever do. So I'm really nervous about it. But she posted and she said, I'm giving away a free Hydrafacial. And for anybody that like knows how to, I think she said knows how to do like video and stuff. I don't really know. I don't remember the post because she deleted it right after I like messaged her, because I'm gonna do it. But I don't remember what she said. So I don't know if she wants me to do a video for it, or like if she meant like just someone comfortable in front of the camera, or if she wants me to film a video for it, or like edit her video for her or something. I don't know. Regardless, I'll do whatever she wants because she's giving me a free like facial, and I know I will never get a facial in my life, like without it being free. So she basically said she wants like a model, and I think she's gonna probably use it to like promote her business or something. And then obviously like if she wants me help editing it, I don't know. The post was confusing in itself. I think she just meant like somebody that's okay being in front of the camera. Obviously, I'm okay being in front of the camera, and I'm a little nervous because I've never had the camera like, you know, there while people are like looking up close at my skin, so that makes me a little nervous. But I know that I said to myself when I saw the post, I was like, just do it. That's what I said. I said that one of my things that I'm gonna do for the new year is just do the things that I think, oh, that might be cool. I'm just gonna do them, even though I'm afraid. Do it afraid. That's what that was a quote that I used to like really like when I was younger. And so that's what we're gonna do. Do it afraid, and I'm a little afraid. But she seems really nice, and she seems like she knows what she's talking about, and like she knows about skin stuff. I'm just a little nervous because like, I don't know, you guys know I get rosacea, so I'm a little nervous about like it like making me have worse rosacea, and like, I don't know, I'm just nervous about it all, but I'm trying my best not to overthink it and just go, and whatever she, like, know that this is like a luxury thing that I'm having done, like I'm doing a luxury thing. So this is supposed to be fun, Jazzy, not stressful. So I'm trying to remind myself of that, and I've watched a few videos of Hydrafacials because she was like, I asked her like what kind of facial it was, and she told me, and she's like, I'm sure you've heard of it, and like literally no. Like I've heard Hydrafacial, but like I had no idea what it was, and we're gonna find out. So I mean, if she wants me to video, like I'll video for you guys, but I don't know how it's gonna go, but regardless, I'm gonna tell you guys how it is afterwards. But what I really am hoping, and she said that it might help, or she said it will help, but I'm hoping that I can, like, you guys know how like I just have like this weird coloring now, and I have like super dry patches that I talk to you guys about all the time, like right here. I think it could be from drooling, if I'm being honest, but I just don't know for sure, because like sometimes it's not, like I know that I didn't drool, and they're just there, and like sometimes they're like red patches. So I'm really hoping that she will be able to help me in that department, and maybe this thing will help with it. We'll see. Everybody looks beautiful after they have them done, so I'm just going to run with it, and we're gonna do it, you guys. And I mean, hopefully it inspires some of you to also just do it because I'm really nervous personally. I hope that I get a clip tomorrow. If I have enough time, I will. I'm supposed to go at 10 a.m. tomorrow, but like there's just like some discoloration, but I just don't know if that's like helped, like a facial helps. I think it does. Hyperpigmentation or something I read. I think it helps with like the discoloration that I have. But I also really want to go to the doctor because I noticed that like I'm growing like more hairs than I ever have in my life. Like I've never grown like, and they're like dark hairs like here. I mean, I've kind of always grown like some dark hairs here, but I've never really had them like down here, and it's sketching me out. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's actually very stressful. So I kind of definitely need to go to the doctor because I know that it could be PCOS. And in the past, when they asked me about PCOS, like I really didn't have any symptoms of it other than like obviously weight gain and something else. I can't remember what the other symptoms. Maybe it was like in weird periods or something. But now I'm getting facial hair. And so I know, and that was like the first question they asked was like, are you growing any weird facial hair? They didn't say weird, obviously, because I know it's not weird. But I know it's normal for our bodies to grow hair, but like it's abnormal for my body to grow hair where it's growing. So I said no, obviously, because I was not. But I took a picture when I noticed it the other day, and then I used my little thingy that I've been using on it, and it left, obviously. But yeah, I'm stressed over that. I'm stressed over that because I really don't want to have PCOS. But I mean, I guess there's worse things I could have. It's just stressful. And we'll see. We'll see when I go to the doctor. So that is another thing that, like, tomorrow's the day, you guys. We're starting everything. We're actually going to kick it off really good with that Hydrafacial situation, because that's, like, so out of my comfort zone. And a lot of the things that I'm wanting to do and start are out of my comfort zone, like going to the doctors and stuff. But going to the dentist used to be out of my comfort zone, too. And now I'm like, I love the dentist. Give me the dentist every day. I don't really love it, but you know, like it's way less stressful now. And I think that's how it is with like anything. Like the more you practice it, the more like you're okay with it. Like even like hanging out with people, like the more you go and do stuff, the more comfortable you are with it and the less anxious you are doing it. Anyway, you guys, I am gonna go now because literally I have to leave here in like 10 minutes, and I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear like for an over-the-top situation because I'm freezing my ass off. But I'll talk to you guys later. Hello, you guys. So it is after the movie. And first things first, that movie was amazing. Actually, first things first, I wore my shirt, but I never took this hoodie off. So it was fine because I was still wearing pink, obviously. But, you guys, that movie, if you have not seen it yet and it's still in theaters, which I don't know if it'll still be in theaters when I post this video. But even if it's not, and once it comes out, like, on streaming services or DVD or whatever to rent, like, such a good movie. Like, this may be a hot take, and maybe it's the company. Like, sometimes, well, most times, my mom tells me, like, if you don't enjoy a movie, it's like the company you went with type of thing. And so she's always said that all growing up. Like, whenever my sister would come home from dates, or if I would come home from not dates, because I never dated anyone, but if I came home from, like, just hanging out with a friend or whatever, if I didn't like a movie, my mom would be like, must have been the company. And she could be right about that, because the company I had was immaculate. Because Stacy and I were literally cracking up the whole entire movie. It was absolutely hilarious. And like, it was literally, there was a point in the movie, you guys, this won't spoil anything. Well, it'll spoil it though. If you haven't seen the movie, it'll kind of spoil the funny part of it. But I don't think it'll ruin anything. But there was a point in the movie where Tina Fey like acted like she was gonna sing. I don't even know necessarily if she acted like she was going to sing, but the music started playing like Tina Fey was going to sing. And like I think we both, Stacey and I both were like bracing for impact because I've never heard Tina Fey sing. So I'm sitting here like the first thing I'm thinking is like, can Tina Fey sing? And then I'm like excited because I'm like, wow, this is going to be interesting. I'm like ready for this song, and then she doesn't sing. And it was just so funny, you guys. Like, we could not stop cracking up. I have never had that happen in a movie in the theater like that. Like, it was honestly to the point of embarrassment, to the point of like thinking maybe we're gonna have to leave because it was like a really pretty serious scene after. You guys know the scene in Mean Girls where they're like, you know, all like saying their thing. They're like on the stage or whatever, and the teacher like says her thing or what. I don't really know. I don't really remember. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the first one, but or it's the you don't even go here scene. And it was pretty serious moments after this whole hilarious scene of Tina Fey, and like the, you know, like it's a serious moment. Everyone else is listening intently, and me and Stacy just literally could not stop laughing. Like, she's laughing, I'm laughing. Like, I just couldn't. Every time I would be able to stop myself from laughing, she would be laughing still next to it. Like, literally in tears, we were laughing. Like, it was bad. I honestly was worried that my makeup was going to be running when I got out because it was so, like, funny. And, like, I don't know what, but I just literally couldn't stop myself. Usually I'm so good at, like, stopping myself from laughing at something after the fact. But, like, every single time I thought of it, like, even later in the movie, I thought of it and almost started laughing because, like, it was so funny. But maybe it wasn't as funny as I remember it to be, and maybe it was just the company. But anyway, we ended up getting these. So I'm really happy we did end up getting these because I'm starting, you know, my month that I told you guys about this morning tomorrow, where I'm not buying anything. I didn't say that part, but at least I'm going to try my best to do no buy whatever the, like, for a month type of thing. I know it's usually no buy January, but I'm doing it for a month, and it's past January 1st, so we're not doing it in January. But anyway, we did buy. We did buy today, and before we went in, these were $16.99. Before we went in, like, we both saw the price, and I mean, I think she still might have wanted it, but I was kind of like, oh, it's kind of expensive, $16.99 for this cup, but it's a pretty nice cup, too. But in my head, I was just like, I'm not a Mean Girls stan, you know? Like, I like Mean Girls. It's never been, like, my favorite movie ever, though. Like, at all. It's just been a movie that I feel everybody loves for some reason. But then this time, like, I literally love this movie so much more than the original. Literally, after we got out, like, we both were like, we need the cup. I don't know. We need the cup because it was so good. You guys will have to tell me in the comments if you've seen it already. But the reviews are so bad on it. Like, everybody said it's not as good as the original, and I beg to differ. Like, I thought it was infinitely better than the original, personally. But maybe I just don't know. But I love musicals too, so like, it makes sense. I would think it was better than the original. But laughter the whole entire movie. Like, I want to go see that movie again. It's probably my favorite. Oh, my nail's tripping. It's probably my favorite movie I've seen in ages. Like, it's been a long time since I've laughed that much during a movie. It's probably my favorite movie. I mean, you don't include the Eras Tour, obviously, but probably my favorite movie I've seen in at least a year, maybe 2. Like, it was so funny, so, like, well done. I just felt like they did a great job, like, incorporating the newer generation, and like, they didn't overdo it. They kept it cool, and they kept them, like, references to the first movie without being too corny from the first movie. The actors were amazing in it. Like, I felt like some of the scenes were so much better than the original movie. I just was loving it, you guys. I don't know what to say. I loved the movie so much. Cannot recommend enough. I bought a $16.99 cup because of it. I think I'm just going to display it, if I'm being honest. But it's honestly really cute. And it reminded me of the ones, so for the Eras Tour in another country, like, if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, or even if you are, I don't know if everybody knows this, but I'm in a bunch of Taylor Swift groups. And in, I think it's like China, or not China, I think it's like Japan or something. They have this for the Eras Tour cup, and it's literally like a really, really nice cup. Like, I feel like it's a pretty good cup, honestly, for the price. You could pay that if you bought it anywhere else. But it looks similar to that. It's actually kind of cuter than the Eras Tour one because it's got like glitter inside of it. And I don't remember the Eras Tour one having that. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go home now. Tomorrow morning, let's take a good look at this face, because I probably can't imagine I'm going to take time to show you guys my skin tomorrow, but maybe we'll see if I get a little crazy. But this is what my face looks like right now. Tomorrow, we'll see how it looks after she does it. Oh, man, I'm stressed. It was so stressful, and I just remember, it's relaxing, Jazzy. It's going to be a relaxing time. It's not stressful. I stress because I hate doing anything with my skin. Like, that's why I don't wear makeup and stuff. You guys know, like, I feel like sometimes wearing makeup, fucking with your skin, basically. Like, picking your zits and doing things with your skin makes you have worse acne, makes you have worse things, like worse abrasions on your skin. So it'll be interesting. I'm really putting myself out there for this. And we'll see how we feel about it after the fact. And it said it gets rid of wrinkles too, which, I mean, not that I think I'm super wrinkly or anything, but I do have some new wrinkles. They're laughter lines. But anyway, I had a great time today. But I will see you guys tomorrow after the facial, and we'll see, or even before the facial, we'll see. I have no idea how this is going to go down, if she wants me to film or not. But, and then the other really exciting thing is, you guys, this is so bad, but is it really, like, they really do be price gouging? They be price gouging at the movie theaters. Like, why is this $10? Why is a drink $10? Also, does anybody else have to pee all the time if they get a drink? Like, drinks are not good for me when I'm having to go to the movies, because then I pee all the time during the movie and I miss so many things. But what was I going to say about this? Oh, I got a new drink because Stacy had a gift card, so she got me a drink, and now I can sneak this in because I've been sneaking my Eras Tour one in, and like just refilling my cup at the theater. And I know that I shouldn't be doing that because the Eras Tour, like, they don't even have those cups to sell anymore, so it's pretty obvious that I snuck my cup in, but nobody said anything. But now I have an actual cup to sneak in. But I did just realize that their cups probably are different all the time. I just realized they probably don't keep the same exact type of cup. It probably has different stuff on it. I didn't think about that, but do you think they really would recognize that? I always put it in my purse and bring it and fill it up. And I really don't drink it very much either. So like, I really don't need to do that, but you know, we like to have a beverage at the movies sometimes. Anyway, guys, I'm out. I'll talk to you guys later. Hello, you guys. Can you tell that I already went for my facial? Like, you can absolutely tell because your girl be looking gorgeous. Like, I feel so pretty and like glowing. I just feel like my skin looks amazing. She did such a good job. I'm actually at Dominic's job right now because I have to bring him, we got a new tire on his car, so I have to bring him there. But you guys, I just had the best time ever. Not even just because I got a facial, which was an amazing experience, but you guys know I was just so stressed. And like, for what? For what? I just met somebody who is going to be my friend. Like, I just know she's going to be my friend. And we had the best time, like, from the get-go, from, like, showing up. She originally, like, started out with talking to me about my skin and, like, even, like, it just made me so comfortable. I say it. She just made me so comfortable. Talking about my skin does not make me comfortable. Like, honestly, it makes me extremely uncomfortable. So, like, sitting down with her, she was just such an energy. She has this, like, accent. It's like very southern because she's from around here, and it was just like so relaxing, the facial itself, and then on top of it paired with like her personality and just the fact that we like jived so much when it came to like just what we believe in and like just different things. Like the way we act is very similar. I felt just so comfortable, you guys. And then not to mention the chair that she had, or not chair, the table that you lay on. I was nervous about that. You guys know I'd be nervous about those things, and like it was so sturdy. Like I had nothing to be nervous about whatsoever. Like I was so comfortable laying on the table, and like it was just the best experience ever. 10 out of 10 recommend. Her name is Skin Ritual Aesthetics, and I'll have her, like I said, link down below because like she was amazing. I cannot recommend her enough. She is located in the Raleigh area, so hopefully if you're located in the Raleigh area, you can check her out. But I honestly can't recommend like going to get skincare done no matter where you live, because like it was just, well, I don't know, because it depends on who you're gonna get, obviously, but I just lucked out. And I just had the best time ever with her. Like we are already making plans to hang out after. You guys won't even believe what happened. I'm so upset about it because I filmed, so she filmed on her phone and I filmed on my phone. And I really wanted to be able to share it with you guys, but I don't have any footage because neither of our phones filmed. What's that all about? Like, that's actually crazy, but she is so amazing that like, and like that was my job. Like I had one job going there and it was to help her get footage. And I did. I still like filmed a couple of other things for her as well. But like I had one job and I didn't hold up to my side, and she went above and beyond with her side. Like literally gave me an arm massage, like hand massage, and like full like neck massage. I was just in heaven. I was in heaven. I do have a headache now though. I think I'm just hungry, or maybe it's from the suction. I don't know. But I have a headache now and I definitely need to eat something. I think I actually need to eat something. We should have went and got food, but I had to come get Dominic. So that's what I'm doing now. But we just had the best time. We sat afterwards for like the longest time talking, and like it felt like we were in therapy. It was so nice to talk about like, I don't know, just like deep stuff. I just felt like we connected on a very like deep level. And I just feel great leaving that experience. So I cannot recommend enough. Maybe one day I will show her to you guys because we talked about that a bit too. Like it would be nice to be, well, I can probably actually, I'll share a little snippet of, like the stuff that we were able to get, but like I just know she's just like such a vibrant person. I am so excited for the friends that I've met here. Like I'm just so excited about it. Like my friend Stacy, and then now my friend Candace, that's her name. Like it's just so special how like vibrant their personalities are, and like they just match my energy so well, and not everybody does that, obviously. And so like I'm just so lucky that like, I don't know, it was just such a great experience, you guys. I cannot recommend enough. But like I said, I'm waiting for Dominic now. I really need to get some food. I'm so hungry right now. but I could have talked to her for hours. I literally could have talked to her for hours. But I just feel beautiful, you guys. I feel happy, and I will update you guys a little bit more later after I get some food in me. I can tell, like, just me talking right now, I probably actually just need to take this off. It's giving me a major headache. But I'll talk to you guys later. I just did want to show you, like, an after of, like, what my skin looks like after getting it done. And it's amazing. It looks so good. And she did verified? No. Solidified? It's none of those words. She did say that, like, I do have, like, some abrasions here and like redness here, so my skin, something about my skin barrier, I don't know, she really knew what she was talking about and I had no idea what she was talking about, but she said something about my skin barrier here, and then that, like, it's thinner or something, and then where my rosacea is, like the veins and stuff. She also said that she's gonna do a video on rosacea, so that'll be, or no, she didn't say video, I think like a blog post or something, or a post on her Facebook. But I'm encouraging her to do video, and she's encouraging me she's encouraging me to post on TikTok, and she's right. She's like, you would literally blow up immediately. And I mean, she just really made me feel so good in every aspect. And I don't know if she said that to everyone, but I like to think she just said it to me and made me just, like, hyped me so hard. And then I hyped her so hard, and we were just vibing. We were all out vibes in that office. And it was so pretty, you guys. I'm so mad at myself. Maybe I'll go back another day and show you guys. Oh, I'm upset. I should have taken a horizontal video at least for you guys to see her office, but I did take a vertical video. I will overlay over top of me right now, a vertical video of her office. It was just so vibey in there. It felt so, like, I don't know, it just felt so calming and so amazing. But anyway, Dominic's headed here now, so I will chat with you guys later after I get some lunch. Hello, you guys, it is later on now, and I'm actually going to take my hair completely out because I just have a migraine. I don't know what's going on. I ate and I just had a coffee and I do feel it going away. I honestly think it's because this morning I went and got coffee and then I was too nervous to drink it before I went to my thing. So, like, I drank a little bit of it, but then I think I forgot about it or something. But I just went to start my camera, and this guy, literally looking crazy, not as crazy as I look right now, but he was looking so crazy. He had he had shorts on, and then he was wearing this, like, puffer jacket, but then over the jacket he had this, like, fishing situation, like this fishing vest, and I was pulling my camera out at the same time that he was walking by, and he was looking at me like I was freaking crazy. He kept turning around after he walked by, like, and, like, was smiling. He was really, like, nice, don't get me wrong, because he was smiling and stuff, but maybe he thought I was, like, videoing him or something. But in my head I'm like, bro, you look crazy, I don't look crazy. But he originally was, like, laughing, and then he turned around and was smiling. I think maybe he realized that, I mean, he probably didn't realize shit, you guys. Why do I always do that? I always overthink everything. He probably wasn't even, like, laughing or smiling at me, because there were people behind him as well. But he was wearing some crazy getup. But anyway, you guys, I am home now. I got my coffee. Well, home now. I'm parked near home now. I got my coffee. My neighbor, actually, I felt so bad because when I first left to go this morning, my neighbor was outside, and I had to tell her, you know, my neighbor, I had to tell her I was going to get a facial for the first time. And she was like, good luck, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I couldn't talk to her very long because I was going to be late otherwise. And then she was getting home at the same exact time that I was getting home, but then I pulled over here rather than park and I, like, go to my apartment because I knew I was gonna vlog. But she was, like, standing out there watching, waiting for me. I felt so bad because I'm sure she thinks I'm avoiding her, but I'm not. I am just parked over here chatting you guys up. But yeah, so I had a great time. Can't recommend going to do, like, get yourself out. Because that was just amazing. Like, I feel so good after that, minus the migraine, obviously. But I feel so good. Dominic actually, when he got in the car, like, immediately said how good my skin looks. And I did notice, though, that my rosacea is pretty bad right here from, it's not from the thing, obviously. But, it's, like, very much rosacea. My rosacea is in full form right there. But, other than that, I think I look very, very beautiful. And that's what's going on here, you guys. But I think I need to wrap this video up because I know that it's been too long at this point. I cannot recommend going to get some, I don't even know, you guys, honestly. I think it's a person. It always matters the person you go to, because obviously I'm like, I cannot recommend going to get a facial enough, but I just loved my girl. If I went to someone else, I probably maybe could have hated having a facial done. Although it's probably kind of rare to hate having a facial done, but she was just so great that, like, I had a great time. But I don't want to recommend you guys go do that, because if you're with somebody who's not as comfortable, but she was just like, she just made me so comfortable from the get-go, and, like, we were, like, she was swearing and stuff, which always makes me more comfortable when somebody swears. I don't know why, but, like, it definitely makes me feel like, okay, like, she's good, and, like, she obviously said, are you okay with me saying that, or, like, swearing, and, like, I don't know, it just always makes me more comfortable when someone swears in front of me. I don't know why, maybe it's the child in me, but immediately I was like, okay, we're good, we're Gucci, we are friends. We're probably gonna hang out. Actually, she asked me to hang out tomorrow, you guys. And I felt so bad because I really want to be honest, but I have something else planned tomorrow, so I cannot. But she's just so great. So, anyway, you guys, I am going to wrap this video up here. I love you guys, and I'm going to go home, and I'm probably gonna nap. I don't know, it's 2:30 right now. This whole waking up early business that I've been doing, like, today I woke up again at 6, and, like, that's just too freaking early. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys, sorry, I know I wrapped this up already, but the other thing I wanted to tell you guys is that last night I went and rewatched Mean Girls, like the first Mean Girls, and I have to say, I was wrong. They are kind of equal, so I just don't think I remembered Mean Girls being as good as it was, but they are, like, I wouldn't say this one, the new one, is necessarily better than the old one. I think they are very much both great movies in what they are trying to do. So, like, I don't know, I went back and watched the first one last night, and I was just like, okay, wait, this is actually so good. And a lot of the stuff, like, it was actually so much better, like, watching that and being able to compare the two. I didn't want to watch it beforehand because I was like, if I watch the original, I'm gonna hate the new version, because that's what everybody said. But when I went back and rewatched the original, I was like, wait, the new version's, like, so good. Like, even still, it's so good, the comparison of the two. I think they did an amazing job, like, updating it for the new generation, because, like, they obviously did, like, the three-way call in the original. Oh my gosh, you guys, oh, look at all this hair I pulled out of my head, apparently. But they obviously updated it with, like, just newer stuff that, you know, social media and TikTok and stuff like that. I just thought it was so good. The new one and the old one, honestly, were really good too. And I didn't even realize how many people were, like, taken over. Like, I forgot Tina Fey was in the original, and then the other guy, the principal, was also in the original, and then they were together, and that everybody was awing in the theater. Oh shoot, I'm probably spoiling. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I can't, well, it's really not that big of a deal, honestly. Hopefully you guys are okay with that being spoiled, but it was really, really good to compare the two when I went back and rewatched the original. But anyway, guys, I'm actually going to go tomorrow. That's what I have planned. Tomorrow I'm going to rewatch the Mean Girls. I'm going to go and watch it at Adobe Cinema, where, like, the music will be louder, so hopefully my headache goes away by then, but where the music will be, like, it'll be just, like, so good. I love Adobe theaters, and we didn't go to Adobe theater, me and Stacy, so I'm gonna go tomorrow by myself and rewatch it at Adobe Cinema and see what we think of it. But anyway, guys, I love you. I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys are having a good week.